Yo, what is going on, you dusty drampas? Today we're going to be playing some games with Granbull, Macargo, Oranguru. I'm sure you guys have played with or seen lists or decks and lists similar to this. This list isn't too far off of what's the norm right now. I am playing a heavy count of Pokénav, trying to just be fast and consistent, get the Granbulls out there, get them attacking with All Out, and then continuously attacking with All Out for maximum damage as many times in a row as I can. The only thing I'm unsure about right now is 6 or 7 Fairy Energy. Currently have 6 and 4 Pokénav, but I could see going to 7 and 3 Pokénav. We don't play any of the thicker lines or more tech cards. We don't have the Tate and Liza. We only have 2 Shrine of Punishment, which I found to be more than enough, as you can Diantha back for it. So yeah, this list is just all about getting out there and all-outing as quickly and consistently as possible, limiting our getting rid of as many clunky cards as possible. Like I mentioned, the Tate and Liza, the 3rd Shrine, they can just be kind of clunky, get stuck in your hand. You want the deck to kind of run smooth from turn 2 on and just keep all outing for maximum damage. So I don't got much else to say on the list. Pretty standard, pretty straightforward, like I said. Well, maybe not super standard, but we are just kind of cutting out the fluff and just putting in Pokénavs, which is kind of just a neutrally good card to have. Look at your top 3. If there's a Pokemon there or an energy there and you need it, you take it. If not, you put the cards back on top of the deck in any way order you want, making it easy to set up for back-to-back or continuously using All Out for maximum damage. Being able to set up your top 3 cards is pretty good when you don't want to draw into clunky cards and you just want to draw into cards you can constantly play out of your hand. So let's go ahead and get into some games and see how it runs. Alrighty, we're getting into the first game here. We're playing against a Malamar deck, I think. I think it's Malamar Ultra Necrozma. Types at the beginning of the game were Fairy and Dragon. Opening the Ditto. Best starter here. We're going first, so we can go into a turn 2 Granbull. Yeah, so it is a Malamar deck. Alright, our hand is actually just really good. Slug comes down. Oranguru comes down. We don't actually need Shrine in this matchup at all. I'm gonna start with a Great Ball. Get a Snubble. I think I might go actually Ultra Ball away these two, but I could just not. I wouldn't mind digging for a bunch of cards though. Yeah, let's just go dig for a bunch of cards. Make sure we get set up and stay set up. I'm just gonna get another Oranguru to draw a bunch of cards. We do use 1 Ultra Ball here, which is not ideal, but yeah, we can live without one of our Ultra Balls. Okay, pretty good. Do I want to dig again? Yeah, I suppose I could. Dig again with Instruct. Okay, and I think we just hold here. No reason to dig again. Could Apricorn Maker, but I could Apricorn Maker next turn, get Ultra Ball, Great Ball, try and set up a Macargo. Yeah, so our board state currently isn't set up to set up 2 Macargos, which is ideal, but that's fine. It's not a huge deal. We'll be able to get out a second Macargo eventually after our Ditto gets knocked out. Or I guess it won't be a Ditto anymore. It'll be a Granbull. Yeah, we're currently set up to go use Apricorn Maker to find Ultra Ball and probably a Great Ball. See what our top deck is. And then go from there. Yeah, this matchup is really good for us. We just need to keep attacking, and there's basically nothing they can do to stop us from winning the game. Yeah, Ultra Necrozma, weak to Fairy, easy one-shot if we get off the All-Out, Lele with a Choice Band, All-Out, Knockout. And then the only difficult thing to deal with is potentially the Dawn Wings, but even that is pretty easy to deal with. We can go Choice Band, All-Out. We'll usually be ahead in the prize trade, so they will have access to the GX attack. But yeah, they're basically their win condition is probably going to be KO our Slugma or Macargo, and then hope we can't set up another one on the following turn. So in our current situation, we actually wouldn't be able to do that if they got, next turn Guzma, KO the Slugma, or, well, it's going to be a Macargo. We know it's going to be a Macargo. KO that. We actually wouldn't be able to respond to that very well. Oh, alright, so yeah. Apricorn Maker. Ultra Ball, Great Ball. Boom, boom. Gonna play the Great Ball first. Okay, so we can just grab the Macargo here. Evolve. Ultra Ball away these two. Get a Granbull. Yep. Now we could smooth over Instruct into something. I guess I could just get another energy right here. And attach it. I think that's fine. I am not... Yeah, Granbull is by far like the hardest deck to play in the standard format, and I am not the most experienced with it, but I try my best. It's not like ridiculously difficult, but it is definitely the most difficult deck to play in standard right now. That is for sure. All right, we get the first prize. Now it's all on our opponent to come up with something reasonable to combat the situation. Like I said, it's going to be tough for them. Their ideal play here is KO or Macargo. For us, though, we do have a good response. We have the Apricorn Maker, which means we can find just like an Ultra Ball, get our hand low, knock out the Ultra Necrozma. Also, like Nest Ball for the Slugma potentially. Kind of just depends on what we top deck is what how we'll want to respond. Yeah, if they don't do anything, we should easily be able to knock out this Lele next turn. Probably get a Shrine, put the Shrine in play. Smooth over Instruct for Shrine, Apricorn Maker, and go from there. And then look to knock out this Lele. It's possible they knock us out this turn. Okay, there's a Let Loose. Let Loose can be a little annoying because we can just draw too many cards to be able to get rid of all of them. But you usually want to use it a little bit later on, or like combo it with KOing the Macargo. This hand is actually super good. Easily going to be able to deal with the situation here. Get this knockout on this Lele. And there's even the Concede. Yeah, the matchup is super good. And they couldn't find an answer on that turn. So it's going to be a free 2 prize on the Lele pretty much. And then we kind of just keep going from there. We KO the Ultra Necrozma on something else eventually. And then we just win the game. So I'm not surprised to see the concession there. Alright. We are going second in this one. This is where I'm always kind of a little scared. As Granbull, because they can like aggressively start KOing our Orangaroos or our Macargos or even our Snubbles. Just depends on the situation. They can just aggressively target stuff down, and then it makes it hard to keep up in the prize trade eventually. We are playing against a Ho-Oh Kiawe deck. It's been a while since I played against a Ho-Oh Kiawe deck. There it is, the turn 1 Kiawe. Our hand is not set up super well. It's okay. We'll find something to do for sure, I think. Do I start with Pokénav or Great Ball? I think Pokénav. Okay, we're just maybe should have started with Great Ball because it digs deeper and then shuffles the card, so it gives me a higher chance of finding something new. I don't really want to take this Granbull. So we're really hoping this Great Ball finds us something then. But we know three of the 7 cards. Yeah, I think I should have Great Balled first. I think that's the better way to go. Okay, we got a Slugma. Yikes. All right, well we can draw 1 card with the Guzma, so we're gonna go like. And I think I want this in the active because I don't want to lose the Orangaroo, I don't think. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll stretch it for the other one next turn, I guess. Whatever. Guzma. Instruct for 1. Hoping for a Pokemon here. Nest Ball. Energy's not great. Ooh, if we had the other Slugma, though, we could trap the Ho-Oh active. That would be nice. Alright, it's going to be a pass. I guess I probably should have actually attached this energy as well. Probably to the Orangaroo. Potentially attack with it. Probably not, but... yeah, probably should have gone with the attach to the Orangaroo. That way I don't have it in my hand. Then I can go Stretcher. And have 1 less card in my hand. I can draw more cards on my turn. There's a Potown. Potown isn't super relevant in this matchup. I wouldn't think. What can I get? Plus 20 on... Or is it plus 30 on my Granbull? Plus 30 on my Macargo. Only snipes for 50. So yeah, it shouldn't be a huge game changer at all. Alright, here's the Phoenix Burn. Knock out the Slug. So I'm still like, yeah, I should have attached this here last turn. That was definitely a mistake. And I'm gonna go Palpad. Stretcher for 1. So they did Phoenix Burn last turn, which means they can't Phoenix Burn this turn, so that's good for us. So it might give us a turn off. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach to the Orangaroo. Now, should have done it last turn. It didn't really hurt us because we didn't really top deck an energy. So that's good, but still a mistake nonetheless. I don't actually even want to take this. I just want to instruct for the extra card. I feel like that's better. I don't need Macargo till next turn anyways. Okay, here we go. Nest Ball. Finally get us Snubskis out there. And gonna be a pass. Yeah, I feel like it is better to instruct for the extra card this turn. because we don't need the Macargo till next turn, but maybe it was best to just kind of keep the Macargo. That was a quick Tapu Lele to the bench. I would suspect that to be a Guzma, bring up our Snubble and knock out our Snubble. And we really need to try and get a double snub on the bench ASAP. Yep. If they knock out the Snubble, I can't attack next turn, so that's pretty good for them. Alright. Still can win the game, though. Their deck is fully GX based. Just need to get to the point where we can start attacking. Okay, they're gonna let loose us. This is fine with us. They should definitely save this let loose if they're actually gonna commit it. Because I have a 2-card hand and I want to see as many cards as possible. So, okay, they're gonna hold the let loose. Good. All right, I like that play. Hold the let loose because I just want to see as many cards as possible because I'm trying to set up double Snubble, which I just haven't been able to do yet. So treasure. I guess get rid of the Goose. I don't want to use Guzma here. I want to leave the option open of Apricorn Maker, and then I need Granbull after that. So I think keeping the Granbull is a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Apricorn Maker. Double Nest. All right. We are in business. Finally, still able to win this game. I guess this thing could get annoying, but it's possible they just like run out of energy and play or something. I guess maybe not with the Wishful Baton, but we do. Oh, we don't play a Field Blower. That's right. This list we got no Tex, no Field Blower. So we're not gonna be able to disrupt that Wishful Baton. I think we should probably just hold this energy and pass here. Oh, but now I can't retreat this as well. Maybe I should have attached. Well, yikes. I think it's gonna be another Guzma anyways, right? Yeah. Bring up the Slugma. So now we really have to hope to draw well off of this next draws. We need to draw into like a, I mean, ideally a Choice Band. Yeah. Ideally draw into a Choice Band. There's 2 left in the deck. They still need 3 prizes, so we're not out of it yet. But this matchup is definitely showing the struggles of Granbull that can happen at times. Could go for a Guzma play. That seems bad though. Apricorn Maker, Ultra Ball, Great Ball. Want a Great Ball into a Slugma or, well, not really Ditto, because Ditto would just get knocked out by the, there we go, Slugma. Knocked out by Sacred Fire. How many Guzma are they down? 2? Okay. Probably not going to get Guzma again. Maybe, though. You never know. Ugh. Another Ultra Ball. Not good. Alright. We might be looking to just 2-shot this thing. I mean, us hitting it for all out doesn't really do anything. So we are just going to go ahead and instruct again and hope to find, like, Choice Band plus 2 playable cards. Unlikely, but you never know. Yeah, not great. Pokénav. I guess I could take this. Put Stretcher on top and then a Rangaroo. We could play the Stretcher, shuffle our deck. Bench this guy. And we're gonna all out for 30. And hoping maybe that they get stuck for a turn and have to snipe something for 50. A 3rd Guzma in a row would be a little ridiculous, a little annoying. Yeah, I think we're down 2 Ultra Balls. Okay, we're only down 2 Ultra Balls. I thought we were down 3. Alright, so we're only down 2 Ultra Balls. So we have 2 left. Plenty of ways to thin out the hand left then. 2 Treasure, 2 Ultra Ball left. Yeah, another Guzma here would be a little annoying. Starting off with the Let Loose. That's fine. We want to see as many cards as possible here. I think, yeah. Ooh, that Diantha's going to get stuck in the hand though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to take a knockout here. I don't think so anyway. They'll probably go Sacred Fire, 50 to the Slugma, try and set up that to be knocked out as soon as possible. Yeah, we currently can't knock out the Ho-Oh, but we'll be able to instruct for 2 with the current hand. We'll see what our top deck is. Like a top deck Treasure would be really nice here. Yeah, Sacred Fire, 50 to the Slug. That's fine with me. All right, here we go. Top deck. Ah, that's not good. That is not good. I'm just gonna equip this to the bench. All right, come on, please. Apricorn Maker, Ultra Ball. All right, Great Ball's a start. Macargo, here we go. All right, we're in business. Boom. Gonna get the Smooth over for 1. Get the Ultra Ball. Getting rid of a Diantha doesn't feel great. Getting rid of the energy doesn't really matter at this point. We only need 1 more energy to be able to, like, attack 1 more time. They have 3 prizes, so we can only go through 3 more Granbulls. And they might, like, focus down something off our bench instead of knocking out Granbull anyways. So who knows if Diantha's ever even gonna trigger. All right, well, we're finally set up. Gonna draw our first prizes here on the Toho. Knockout Wishful Baton triggers, but they're not going to have a ton of fire in the discard, so this thing's not going to get too much value for a while. It's going to be a while till the Victini gets value, so these are probably going to go to the Ho-Oh, and he's going to decide either to snipe the Macargo. Oh, he's going to the Victini. Alright, so maybe he's going to go attack with Victini next turn. Maybe he has a hand set up to be able to discard a bunch of energy. Possibly, right? Alright. Knock out our Granbull. And then we don't really have a choice but to knock out the Victini. Oh, setting up the... Okay, so he could go... So the first attack only takes 3 energy, yeah. So he's probably going to go attach to Ho-Oh, snipe our Macargo, which is pretty annoying. We can't really handle that, actually. We have no way to, like, kind of clean out this current hand without a smooth over. So we have to really hope that these instructs go well. We will be able to set up another Slugma next turn, or the Ditto. It'll be a Guzma. Okay, Guzma up the Macargo, knock it out with the Victini. That also works. But he didn't get an energy attach on the Ho-Oh, so if we can just KO this. Actually, he just can't really do that much damage next turn. I'm still going to send up this Granbull, I guess. No, this hand is not good. Yeah, definitely want a Nest Ball. Get the Slug. Getting low on cards in deck as well. I could instruct. I don't even know if there's a combination of cards that I could get that would allow me to attack this turn. I don't think so. Gonna go with the all out. Yeah, getting a little rough here in the hand. A lot of like the cards are just backing up. Not good. Not good at all. Ooh, a Blacephalon as well. Oh no. So they still have access to their GX attack, so they're gonna be able to use the GX attack eventually with the Blacephalon to draw a prize. So they only need to draw one more prize, really. So we have to like stop them from drawing this prize. Yeah, if they have another Guzma for the for this and KO with Victini, that'd be trouble. So I think there is a treasure left in the deck, so we can go Apricorn Maker. Yeah, we have a treasure and a Diantha. Okay, and done. Smooth over. Put the treasure on top, instruct into it. Treasure away the Oranguru, choice band to the active, knockout. And then kind of just hope for the best from there. Treasure away the Oranguru. Yeah, when you get off to the slow start with the Granbull, this is what can happen. It can get a little rough. Yep, all out. Now we're looking for a Guzma knockout on our next turn. So we're currently in the position to win before our opponent, but yeah, that's not good. That means we have to play down the Apricorn Maker and can't actually play down a Guzma on our next turn. And them sending up the Lele, I think, means they probably have the Guzma for our Macargo. Knock it out with the Victini. So I think we're going to lose this one. I don't see us having a chance, really. Yeah, there's their fourth Guzma. Ah, that's rough. I guess they could whiff the fire energy for the Burst GX. We can also just get into a Guzma, I guess, and Guzma up the Oranguru and hope they don't have a switch card. They're down one switch for Guzma. So it's not completely unrealistic that they want to have a switch card. Or we could just bring up the Lele for a turn. Alright, we got our own switch. We got this, but we know we have to play this because we have no way to thin out a supporter. Oh, we don't even have access to a Guzma anyways. Huh. So what's our plan then, man? I think it just has to be... Hope they don't have a fire energy, which is not a great plan. But I think that's what we're into. What we're locked into here. Just hope they don't have a fire energy. Pokenav set up our top deck. Just put the fairy energy on top. Oh no, we don't want to grab anything. Don't want to grab anything. Just want to put the fairy energy on top. Or I guess put the Pokenav on top. It's a little bit better. And then like that, sure. And then we're going to all out and hope they don't have a fire energy. It's not a great plan, but we had to burn a lot of resources early on to just try and set up. And then once we got set up, we just weren't able to keep up. And yeah, I think we're about to take an L here to the Burst GX. Too slow of a start for us, and I think we're going to be taking this L. And that kind of is what can happen to Granbull. You just go second, and your opponent just keeps knocking out whatever you have least of in play, and you're just not able to actually start attacking for a while. And then by the time we were able to attack this game, we just kind of didn't have any resources left, and we ended up taking an L in this one. Alright, we're going second in this one, playing against a Zoroark deck. Generally just favored against Zoroark decks in general with Granbull. Our hand is okay. Heavy Pokenav isn't great. Would rather have seen Nest Balls or something. But definitely don't want to see... We definitely don't want to have like another Shrine Let's if that's like not playable down out of the hand. So we'll start with the Pokénavs, see where they go. We have the Macargo for next turn, but they're playing Zoroark, which means they can aggressively focus anything that we only have one of in play of. So that's annoying. Start with the Pokénavs because the Nest Ball guarantees something for sure. Just not going to take anything here because I want to be able to instruct for cards. Oh, I could put the Nest Ball on top, I guess. I wouldn't mind drawing into a Nest Ball. Could I actually do that with the current hand, though? I don't think so. No. So now we disrupt the hand. Or disrupt the top decks. Because they were all bad. I didn't want any of them. So this Pokénav has a better chance to find something new. Nothing good at all. Oh no, this could be a rough one here. We'll see. We'll see. Instruct for 2 or 1. Get the Great Ball. Excuse me. Another Instruct is probably best. And I think we're just gonna go with Guzma up the Rockruff because they shouldn't be able to KO our Snubbull if it's in the active versus a Rockruff. And then we're gonna Instruct for 2 again, hoping for a way to find a Slugma. Really, that's all we're looking for. There we go. Way to find a Slugma. All right, we're in business. Yeah, our Snubbull should live no matter what. So, just gonna... Could make a mess and get rid of the switch, actually. No, I think we'll just chill. Yeah, I think we'll just chill. Because we might want to use the switch. It's possible that they go, like... I don't know. Bring something up active, and then we want to be able to switch out of it. So, yeah, not gonna... Just gonna hold on to the switch for now. Not gonna get rid of it. Alright, so now it's gonna come down. I don't think they have a way to KO our Snubbull unless they play like a switch, which is pretty rare in Zoroark decks. I haven't seen a switch in Zoroark decks in... It's been a while. So I don't think there's any way for them to KO our Snubbull. However, they can KO anything they want off of our bench, but that's why it was so important for us to get down the second Slugma. They're not removing either all the Macargos from play or all the Orangaroos from play. We're still being able to keep one of each of those no matter what. So I expect them to probably just go with like a Cynthia here and try and set up and establish their board. And then from there, they'll probably look to chase down Macargos. Yeah, there's the Cynthia. Yeah, and then from here, I expect them to try and like chase down Macargos. Or if I can't find another Snubbull, definitely try and go after KOing my Granbull, which they can do with Devoured Field plus Kukui. There's the Devoured Field, speaking of it. A little bit of a risky play down from them, though, because now I can just like bounce it back with a Shrine. There's like a knockout. Well, there's guys, and that's kind of why I wanted to keep the switch in case they do this play, which is a little annoying. Getting the 20 damage on the Lycanroc would have actually been super nice, but yeah, I'd rather make sure I can attack next turn than anything. So yeah, this makes the most sense. And then we need to look to set up, we'll probably punch this with the Granbull, and we should need to set up another Snubbull, and then we kind of go from there. We don't actually need to hit this Lycanroc fully. It would be pretty unlikely. Unless we top deck Choice Band or Shrine, I'm only going to go for a 2-shot on this first Lycanroc here. They get the attachment. Yeah, like I said, we have to switch. Gonna start with Great Ball here. We have, oh my gosh, there's 6 Pokemon in our top 7 cards. I think we just get the other Macargo here, to be honest. That way we can get, well, now we can maybe get the full combo. No, we still have to get lucky, right? Yeah. So we should just start with this. We can still get there. Could even go with Smooth over. We have way more access to the Granbull. We could Smooth over a Shrine. Yes, I think this is the best thing to do. And then switch. Yeah, it is possible we get the knockout here, actually. And then Instruct. Okay, we did. I think we got it then. Throw the Shrine out. Smooth over for a Choice Band now. Got a little lucky here, I feel like. Maybe this is just how Granbull does it, though. Instruct for 1. We're going to grab the Choice Band and go Granbull, Choice Band, Apricorn Maker just for a Nest Ball. And we're going to get a Snubbull with this. And then we're fully set up. We're ready to go. Snubbull. Get this early all-out knockout on the Lycanroc. Pretty smooth. There we go. Yeah, now we just need to draw 4 more prizes. You need to knock out 2 more GXs. Lele is always there. I mean, they can Ace Arola at this point because it does take the shrine damage. Ooh, Diantha is super nice if we don't get if we do get knocked out next turn. I mean, ideally from them, I don't even know actually. At this point, maybe just trying to KO the Granbull is the way to go for them. Yeah, they're just in a bad spot. We actually set up kind of ridiculously well. It's kind of a ridiculous turn 2. I'm not gonna lie. This turn 2 is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. I got nothing else to say. It's pretty ridiculous. Gonna be hard for them to come back from this one for sure. Looks like they maybe even whiffed the attack altogether on this turn. Which means I wouldn't be surprised if they just conceded at this point. Yeah, all right. They got the attack. They got the attack off at the very least. But we're gonna be able to just easily knock out their Zoroark. Oh, it's just gonna be a retreat to Zorua and pass. I kind of like that, I guess. See what our top deck is. Treasure, that's pretty good. Great Ball, Granbull. And now we can go smooth over, very smooth over Guzma. And then we're just gonna knock out that Lele. We're gonna stay aggressive. I don't want to KO something that's worth 1 prize when I can KO something that's worth 2. Yeah, no reason to really. Attach, smooth over. Haven't played a supporter yet, so I'm gonna just go for the. Oh wait, we prize both Guzmas. All right. So I guess plans have changed. Yeah. My bad on that one. I guess I didn't check my prizes. Is it in the discard pile? Oh, it is in the discard pile. Would have been able to do it anyways. We could grab the pal pad here and then pal pad it back in, but I don't think that's necessary. Now we could do the pal pad play because we can actually like treasure away this and then pal pad both those back in, and then just knock out the active is going to be the move here. Not a great turn, not as good as it could have been, but it's okay. It could have actually been worse. Yeah, I didn't check for the. I didn't remember getting rid of the first Guzma early on. I didn't check for another one, so that's fine though. We'll just take the all out on the Zorua. I think I maybe would have played this turn the same anyways. Actually, just get the because we have to clear out the Diantha with the treasure anyways. Yeah, I probably would have just played the hand the same. All right, there's the Guzma. Now we can chase whatever we want on the following turn. But I feel like it's not going to matter as much for this turn. They'll probably go with. I mean, they want to ideally go with. I don't even know what they would. They ideally want to knock out a Granbull, but I don't see that happening with a 3-card hand and 1 Zoroark in play. So they ideally want to knock out a Granbull. They maybe should have just attacked us last turn. So now it's like either go chase the Macargo, or you just like punch a Granbull for not that much damage. This is just kind of an awkward spot for them. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to come back in this one. Yeah, there's the concession. Yeah. When we get off to that hot of a start, I don't really see many Zoroark decks being able to keep up with us. There's nothing really they could do at all, I don't think. Alright, we have a, very reasonable start in this one. Yeah, we'll definitely have everything set up turn 2, which is the question of if we'll be able to get a Granbull into the active on our turn. That's kind of the question. We're playing against a... No idea. Start with Pokénav. No options. Fine. Doesn't matter. We're not going to get any of them anyways. Grab the double nest, and then we're going to Ultra Ball for a Slugma. I guess we can look to set up the 2/2/2 ASAP. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter here. We're going to grab the Slug, and then we'll Nest Ball for a Rangaroo and a Snubble. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what we grab here. So may as well grab the Slug. And then Nest Ball, Snubble, and then Nest Ball, or Rangaroo. I guess I could have grabbed Ditto early. For some reason, I always grab Ditto really late with this deck. I don't even think that's like the right play. I think I should be grabbing Ditto more aggressively. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ultra Ball him away. And we're gonna grab Snub. Then Instruct for 3. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that's a little too aggressive, actually. Because I did prize him a Cargo, and I did take note of that when I looked at my deck last turn. Alright, this hand is okay. Pass. I don't think we're going to be attacking next turn. But we can set up to get pretty close for the following turn. Yeah, I think I probably should have just held the hand of Ultra Ball, Macargo, Rangaroo. Yeah, I think I should have just held that hand. It was unlikely that I was actually going to draw anything better off of that Ultra Ball and then Instruct for 3. And then I have a Macargo for sure on the next turn. So it's Zoroark with the Slugma. There's a nest ball for another one. Aggressive list, so probably plays Lily instead of the Elm, and then you got the nest balls. Maybe great balls as well. Definitely a more aggressive Zoroark Cargo. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can actually pull anything off next turn. I kind of put myself in a bad spot. I shouldn't have played it the way I did. I played a little bit too aggressively. There's the Ultra Ball. Okay, so it plays Elm as well. So it's got Elm, but it also has Nest Ball. So I expect a... Whoa, and a Vulpix. So it's Macargo, Zoroark, Lycanroc, Ninetales. I expect this Lele to go grab a Lily at this point. Now that we saw the Elm be ditched. Yep, there's the Lily for 8. So very solid turn 1 from our opponent here. Same as ours. Then once again, I got a little over aggressive, I think, with that Ultra Ball. I think I should have just kind of slowed down. Probably could have set up to actually get a knockout pretty easily on the next turn if I had just chilled out a little bit. Went a little bit too aggressive there. Oh well, that's fine. So we're looking at trying to deal with this Rockruff. We're down 2 Ultra Ball now. Gonna be down a 3rd probably on this next turn. We can definitely knock this Rockruff out, which is definitely what we want to go for. Oh man, let's see. Granbull, Ultra Ball, get a Macargo, and then I think we instruct for 3 and see what we get, and then look at the other Smooth Over plus instruct for possibly like a Switch or a Guzma. First instruct for 3. It's super good. Holy moly. Smooth Over. Grab the Switch. And then instruct into the Switch. And then play out our hand and knock out the Rockruff. Insane instruct for 3. So apparently never punished even when I misplay. Shrine. And I'm going to actually put the dumbbells on the Macargo. Because I want to save this tool spot open for a choice band. I don't actually think the dumbbells are like super good against Zoroark decks. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go like this. Knockout. Put this here. It protects the Macargo from being Ridus Beating, so that's kind of cool. Ridus Beatinged. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. We get the knockout on the Rockruff here. We got... Man, every time I feel like with Granbull, though, when I say we got really lucky, it feels like it still keeps happening. We still keep getting lucky. So I don't know. Maybe it's not luck. Maybe the deck just does it. Maybe it just draws these combo of cards that seems a little bit ridiculous. I don't know. Because that's definitely seemed a little bit ridiculous to me. Getting the knockout here seemed a little bit ridiculous. We got the dumbbells. Protect our Macargo. Can't be Ridus Beating now, which is actually super good for us. But yeah, definitely seemed a little bit ridiculous to me that we got this knockout somehow. But we're just gonna roll with it. Our hand is not great, and we don't have another Granbull setup. So if this Granbull actually goes down, it's very possible we don't get off a very good attack next turn. Also possible that what just happened this turn happens again next turn, and we just actually knock out a Zoroark if the shrine doesn't get bumped. But yeah, I wouldn't... If our active Granbull gets knocked out here, I would assume we'd be in a little bit of trouble. Probably just have to go for a 30 hit plus try and get another Snubble in play, which is fine with me. We'll see. See what they got. They got the Macargo and a Zoroark setup. And they evolved the bench Zoroark, which makes me think that they have like a Guzma play in hand set up. We'll see what they actually end up with, though. Alright, there's another Rockruff coming down. There's another Zoroark. Maybe they just always had 2 Zoroark in the hand, so it didn't matter which way they really evolved them. Taking their time. I don't think they've used Smooth Over yet. I'm just going to go ahead and check the log. Ooh. Yeah, they didn't use Smooth Over yet, so they have Smooth Over trade still. They're going to judge, though. This is fine with me, because we need so many cards to actually attack again. If they actually knock us out, which I don't think they're actually going to, actually. We only have 1 Ultra Ball left, though, so that's kind of troublesome for us. We're probably not going to be able to do a full all-out. And, well, if the last Ultra Ball's in the deck, we can do a full all-out, but we can't actually knock it out anyway, so we'd probably go with a small all-out. But unless... I mean, we need what? Choice Band, Ultra Ball to be able to pull off the big all-out. So if we get Pokénav into second Macargo, we can go Smooth Over Instruct into Choice Band, Smooth Over Instruct into Ultra Ball. Then we could actually do it. So it really all comes down to what they end up doing on their turn. I can't imagine they have anything too ridiculous set up. Maybe just DC hit or replace Stadium DC hit. If they do the replace Stadium DC hit, we're just definitely going with all out plus finding a new shrine. So yeah, that's what they got. It's the Right is beating for 110. We just want to put a shrine in play to get the shrine ticks going on everything on the bench and everything. So we're going to start with attach here. Apricorn Maker. Don't really want that Ultra Ball, but I would like a Grand Ball, so I think we'll take one Great Ball. The shrine is here, and we definitely want to find that. Maybe 2 Great Balls? Yeah, let's go with 2 Great Balls. We definitely want to find a Grand Ball here. Yeah, there's a Grand Ball. Alright, so I guess we don't need the shrine this turn, so we could just chill for a turn, actually. Nah, but why not just put it in play, right? Yeah, why not just put it in play? Pokénav. Done. It doesn't really matter. Oh, wait, there's the shrine right there. So we can just grab the shrine and then smooth over something else. Perfect. I was like, almost just like did not take the free shrine, but also, yeah, we don't need to get down to 0 cards, so the shrine comes out. And then we can go smooth over. Stretcher. Instruct for 1. Oh, I didn't really need to grab it yet. I don't know. I'm messing all. I'm all kinds of messed up right now. Alright. All out for a little bit, not a lot. That's fine. Clean it up on the following turn. Just got the shrine in play. What we really wanted. I guess I could have instructed for 1 and then smooth over to the stretcher. That would have been better, I think. Yeah. Would have been able, because if we then just instructed into the stretcher, we could have smooth over for something else. Gonna probably stretcher for Snubble, Macargo. We don't really need the Grand Bull yet, so yeah, we'll go stretcher next turn for Snubble, Macargo. Nest Ball for Snubble. Try and find, or try and get off a, what do I even want to get off? I think there's a treasure left in the deck. A Mysterious Treasure. So then we'll go smooth over, instruct into the Mysterious Treasure. Mysterious Treasure away the Slugma. Get the all out for the knockout. Here is a smooth over instruct though, so who knows what he's gonna have on his turn. We might have to go for the Choice Band instead. I don't know. We'll see what they get here. They have access to their whole deck through the Macargo, which is something we'd actually probably want to look to take out. We do have, we are on 5 prizes, so going down to whatever it's called here would be fine. So they're going Guzma and hit our Macargo. I wonder if that means if they have a Field Blower or the Devoured Field would actually work. Either one of those works. We'll see what they have. Right, it's beating just for 120. Okay, so they can do it next turn though. They can find the what's called next turn. Our shrine damage did tick up. Okay, we found a Choice Band. Probably put that here. Now we stretch it for 1. Get the other Macargo. And now we can get Guzma. As long as there's Guzma in the deck. Like, there should be. So we can go smooth over for Guzma and then smooth over for Ultra Ball. So we smooth over the Guzma, instruct for 1. We could get KO the Macargo here. But I think just going after the Zoroark is better. I don't know, actually. Let's just go KO the Macargo. Actually, I'm kind of torn, actually, on KO the Macargo or KOing the Zoroark. Getting rid of his smooth over sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's get rid of the smooth over, see how that goes. It sounds really, really good, so I mean, if it sounds good and it looks good, it probably is pretty good. Then we have to use our last Ultra Ball here, unfortunately. And then we're looking to use like Dianthus from here on out to be able to make sure we can set our hand down to 0 and keep attacking every single turn. There's the Ultra Ball. Done. Got to keep our hand at 0, and then the all out. Yeah, I don't know if this is better than KOing a Zoroark and just getting way ahead on the prize trade, but we need to like kind of end up in this kind of prize trade scenario anyways. So I feel like this is fine. Just going for the KO on this, and then we have to go KO GX, and then we win the game. So I feel like going after the Macargo like that is just fine. We'll see if it comes back to bite us. I think it might just be for the better. Now they can't pick out any one card they want every single turn. Make their turns a little bit less fluid, a little bit sloppier. Give ourselves a little more time to like set up for the next attack. I don't know. We'll find out. I assume because they made the 120 play on our Macargo that they play a Field Blower. They also play the Ninetales, so that kind of suggests that they probably play a Field Blower. So I assume they play a Field Blower, which means We'll probably lose our choice band and our dumbbells. It makes sense that they would set up this Macargo play like this if they do play a field blower. So that's why I assume they play the field blower. If they don't, it would be a little weird that they went with that play on that Macargo instead of just like KOing a Slugma or knocking out the Granbull they had already hit. But we'll see. We don't know for sure everything they play in their deck. We only can assume what we think they would play. And because they play the Ninetales, they could all play all kinds of like one-of shenanigan items. Really. So that's why I kind of suspect a field blower, but it's also possible they don't. Lily for 2. They do have the Rockruff, so they could go into Lycanroc this play in play. Yeah, bring a Lycanroc into play this turn, so they can kind of attack with whatever they want this turn. We see a Stretcher here. The only thing they could really grab here is like to try and set up the Macargo line again, which is apparently what they're going for. They're gonna try and reset up the Macargo. Their deck is so small at this point; it kind of feels like a waste. Knockout on the Granbull. Go Granbull. So we need to draw 4 prizes. There's plenty of prizes in play for us to take. We just need to set up enough Granbulls. Shoot. It looks like we might not be able to attack this turn. No, they knocked us out, so we can smooth over the Diantha. Yeah, so it has to be Diantha. If we want to smooth over anything else first, I guess the Ditto. Smooth over instruction to Ditto, and then smooth over instruction to Diantha. Get the Ditto. Ditto comes down, and then smooth over the Diantha, instruction Diantha. Okay, and then we can grab Ultra Ball, and probably, I don't know, we'll see what's in the discard pile. There's another Diantha, but that doesn't do us any good because we don't want any more cards in our hand. So we smooth over our Diantha for Ultra Ball for sure, because I have to thin out these 2 cards. And then probably just a Fairy Energy, I guess, or a Stretcher. Shuffle back in these, but I don't think we need those anymore. Could just grab the Fairy Energy. I think that's probably best here, actually. Ultra Ball. I'm almost positive we have a Granbull left in here. We do. And there's the concession. Yeah, there's pretty much no way for them to win at that point. Gonna get that knockout, and then we're pretty well set up to get the knockout on the next turn. As long as one card we draw off our prize plus our top deck is playable, we can get the treasure out of the deck, thin our hand down to 0, and pretty much just take over the game from there. I don't see them ever being able to come back in that one. So yeah, we take that one pretty handedly, but that's the way Granbull goes. If Granbull sets up against Zoroark decks, you usually just win. The only Zoroark deck that has like the comeback potential is ZDT, but that wasn't ZDT. So yeah, we got ahead, and then we just stayed ahead. Pretty simple. And that's going to go ahead and do it for this Granbull video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, give a like. If you enjoy the content, subscribe. As always, leave your thoughts in the description or in the comment section down below. In the description below, you'll find links to my social medias and my Twitch live stream. Be sure to check those out. Yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and peace.